Say, bruh, it's the podcast.
Say, bruh.
What's up? It's Hot Boy Troy. We got C.U.D.I.E and Jazz, and this is the Say Bruh podcast, episode 21.
You gotta redo that, bro.
Nah, man, that's it. Episode 21.
All right.
This guy comes from his long ass trip and can't even think of a
All of us
number.
are fucking
No.
rusty.
I think we always like, damn, what number? I know this is season 3. Throw the threes up. Hey, we blackjack. We live.
We blackjack. Yeah, man, we back.
But yeah, so we back like, didn't Mace have a song? Welcome back.
That should be the intro to this episode.
Hey, we might have to
We'll
tweak
switch
that.
it up just a little bit.
But yeah, it feels good to be back on the mic. It feels good to be back
Just in general.
Back
Yeah.
in Cali or what?
in Cali, back to a
United
normal, stupid, back to a regular life basically. Because we've been on vacation, we've been MIA from the people, and
Man, they done forgot about us over here.
nah, man. During our break, I remember I went out to Tioga. They were asking, when is the next podcast?
Girl, what
dropping?"
happened? Did you guys break up or what?
Yeah, I said I got a new crew.
Broke up like B2K.
Oh, that's your new crew photo too.
Nah, man, I feel like that was cool though. Like taking a little break since we're just coming at him with like back to back once a week. I just got a DM from one of my cousins, and he actually just said that during this break, like he was able to catch up on all episodes, and like he actually gave me like feedback, and he was speaking on certain episodes. I'm like, okay, this guy actually listened.
Give me some feedback that he
I
mentioned.
know. I was like,
I'm
what are
always-
this
No, just,
feedback now?
Nothing about you. No, well, he was just talking about like
He's like, say it with your chest, fool.
He's like,
exactly.
cuz, come on.
no, that's what it was. He was just saying how he noticed the difference, like just from episode 1 all the way to 20, how we've
growing.
we've grown.
Damn, I haven't watched episode 1. I don't know how I'd feel watching it again.
It's good.
We was excited, young whippersnappers. But nah, man, that's dope to hear. Yeah, we took a break, and damn, how long was it?
It was
like 2
about a
weeks?
month. 2 weeks. It was supposed to be 2 weeks. It ended up being like
yeah,
a month.
we went off before. Yeah.
Well, we had like that kind of non-episode but episode in between for New Year's Eve. But other than that, it's been about a month. It was before Thanksgiving, I think.
I was on vacation for 24 days. So
Damn, was that long?
Well, all right. Let's get into it. What's up with the vacation?
what's up with your vacation?
No, what's up with yours?
How
Are
was
you
your
trying to hold it back?
How was your holidays?
All right, I'll go first because I didn't really do much. Like I went back home. I went out of here for a little bit. Did my Vice City thing out there doing the nightlife stuff and caught up on some side gigs, and that's pretty much it. So that was it.
No,
What's
man,
up with Jazz?
I'll let Jazz talk about that part, but go ahead, Jazz.
What part?
The holidays. How was your
Oh,
vacation?
okay. I was just saying, I was like, I don't know what he did. Besides go
Nah,
back
because
home.
you invited us.
Oh, damn!
Come
I
on.
almost forgot. Hell yeah. No, my family's ugly sweater Christmas party, our second annual. So that was actually really fun. All right, well, you guys said that you guys had fun, so that's good.
We lied.
You lied. Yeah, right.
I'll play.
All the games.
I had the photos, all the games. So my family is, at least with like me and my parents, whenever we do get-togethers, we always notice that there was always like a thing with families and drinking and stuff, and sometimes fights would happen. So what we wanted to do was kind of make like a more like, how would I say this? Almost like a childish kind of event, but it's all adults still. We always put our invitation like 17 and up, so if you have like a teenager, they could drive you home.
Smart.
And so, no, but it's always fun. So we started last year because we realized none of our family actually does anything for Christmas besides Christmas Day, which is super hard to see everybody. So we're like, let's do it a couple weeks before Christmas. Let's actually have an ugly sweater Christmas party. And so that started last year, and then this year was the second one because we had so many people asking, or our family members asking, so when are you guys hosting the next party? And so that was fun. Let's see, what did we do activity-wise? The first one was it Flip Cup, Tic-Tac-Toe? Mm-hmm. Your team lost.
What?
Yeah.
I know.
You weren't there yet.
Yeah,
we were trying to wait for you,
I'm
and then I was
always
like, too
on
late.
black people time.
And so, and so you were there. Unfortunately, your team lost. I can't remember whose team won. I think it was like my brother's or something.
So y'all played Flip Cup, but I remember when I got there, it was it Jeopardy first or something?
It was Jeopardy, yes. So we always do like a trivia Jeopardy style. And we've upgraded. We've made it digital now. Before I was like on piece of paper. And you guys can kind of explain your experience because I was the one who's just reading off the questions.
It was dope. And my team, I think we got snubbed just based off of like Jeopardy rules. But
how many times did we have to do a recount because of someone getting points taken away?
Yeah, it happened a few times. But yeah, no, that was cool. And then the building of the gingerbread house, that was basically my first time ever building a gingerbread house. So
you always have a lot of first times. Your
like people don't do much in this.
Childhood was very sad
and
uneventful.
But he had a pool though.
But he had a pool. That's true. He did have a pool.
It wasn't a underground pool. It was above ground pool.
That's better. Okay.
Bruh.
I didn't know that. I always thought it was like the underground one. I was like,
I
man,
just
that's living the
picture you
life.
putting it up together. Shit.
No, it was one that a company had to come and like put up.
But you guys didn't build it yourself? A company comes and does that?
Yeah, it was a 6 feet pool.
I always see people like buy it from Walmart and build it themselves. Nah. The gingerbread house one was pretty funny. My mom felt bad for having to break your groups down.
Why is that?
Because it looked nice. No. So Dorian's group actually did win, and it was really nice.
What you expect?
I figured out the secret though. What you guys did with all the graham crackers.
What?
You put them all in the inside and just had the walls.
That's how you keep it up.
And it worked.
Structure.
That's true. Everybody else's freaking house fell.
What else did you do during the break?
Oh, what else did I do during the break? I moved all my stuff to my new office, so that's not super exciting.
No, that's exciting. Talk about that. I mean, you.
I upgraded.
You went from a cubicle to a
an
full-on office over
I
there?
have walls. I have a door.
Let me upgrade you.
And
That's
so
dope. I know when I got my office, I was hella excited.
oh yeah, I was so
Enjoy
excited.
it now. Once they take that shit away from you, back to the cubicle life you go.
Damn, I would
This
hope
guy
not.
getting that bad juju over here.
It's not that bad. What I do realize though about having that office like right in the front is my candy's gone like really fast.
All right, we're not gonna talk about candy right now.
But no, so that was pretty good. So I just did that over break because I didn't want to spend any time coming back and doing it. Just have it ready. Christmas, chill. Got to hang out with family and all that normal
But
stuff.
you went out. You made your way out to New Orleans.
I did. So after, on New Year's Day, January 1st, me and my family left like at 1 a.m. from Selma. Drove all the way out to freaking LA. God, that was exhausting. I probably slept like an hour in the car. We got to LA because our flight was at 6:30 in the morning, and we weren't going to stay in LA to do that. And yeah, we just took a flight, straight flight, got there around noon. Afterwards, it wasn't the best situation. So something had happened with that little conveyor belt thing with all the baggage, and my brother's bag got eaten up. Like, so like, I think it was a snowboard. Like a snowboard blocked it. And like, so all of a sudden, like everything's starting to fall back, and then you start hearing the alarms going off. And you're just like, what is happening? And so,
you go to my city and y'all breaking shit already?
Well, I didn't have the snowboard. I didn't know who has a snowboard in New Orleans. There's no snow there. And so, yeah, so finally, and it's funny because we finally got all of our stuff out. My bag was good. My parents' bag was good. Everybody else in the freaking airplane was fine except for my brother's bag. It looked like a freaking dog got a hold of it because there were like treats inside or something. And so, yeah, they took care of us, the airline. They were super awesome. They gave us money for it and all that stuff. My brother was he was more bummed about it, but at the same time, I'm like, whatever. They at least bought or gave us stuff for that. So, and he got a new bag. Good for him. And
all right,
then,
but how was the city though? Come on, man.
I had to explain that story because that was just the weirdest start. it was sweet. Like, man, I'm Wait, what?
I'm mad at them. The first night they didn't even go out.
Why? Wait, we
Because-
did go out.
You did go out? I
Kind
thought you told me
of.
you didn't go out.
Well, we went out, so fuck, we were still in like California time, but at the same time, we also only had like an hour of sleep. We actually took a nap during the day because we were just so exhausted. We kind of went out, like we went to get dinner. Actually, no, then we went back to the hotel. But we were tired. No, so the first day it was pretty chill. We just kind of got dinner, all that stuff. The next day it was humid. So humid. I'm used to it because I lived in Nebraska, but like my dad walked out and he was just like, nope, it's too freaking hot. And so he went back upstairs, took off his sweater. It was probably like 75 degrees and like a 79% humidity.
Damn, that's pretty.
But the
toasty.
second day was the day we did everything. Like we went to different museums. We went to the French Quarter. The music was awesome, by the way. That was freaking sweet to see that live.
Music everywhere.
Yes, and it's amazing, and everything is so freaking pretty, and it's old too. Like that's like the beauty of it is everything is just so historic. And so I was taking pictures left and right. I almost bumped into a couple of people because of that. Had the whole selfie stick, everything, and then we actually went out that night. What is that? What is that thing called? The grenade thing?
Hand grenade?
Yeah. So me and my brother got the hand grenade that day, and that was yummy. Like I could see why people get drunk off of that.
What was your favorite meal in New Orleans?
Oh, that's tough. There was the charbroiled. Actually, you recommended it to me. The charbroiled oysters.
Oh yeah, y'all went to which one? Y'all went to Neo's or
No, not that one. What's the other one?
I forgot what else I recommended.
Oh, darn it. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's unique, too.
Was it the one in the hood?
No.
Okay.
It was near the casino. It was like right across the street from it.
Drago's?
Yeah. So we went there. That was my mom's birthday. We went there for that. And actually, this trip was the first time I've ever had oysters. They've always kind of weirded me out. See,
I've had an oyster before. It took me like
that why
5
you-
minute to eat that shit.
it's the smallest little thing.
Ugh.
Is that why you don't eat seafood?
No, this was like a couple of months ago at
shit turned
Gloria's pool party. I think
Oh
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
for
Damn, I don't
like
remember there being
Gloria's
oysters.
birthday or Z's birthday, but
Yeah, one of them did have oysters on the grill. I
Dude.
remember that.
they're like, no, put some tapatio, put some lime. I'm like,
Nah, but I only got one of them because they have it had cheese in it. So I only got one. I know.
Yeah,
cheese on and oysters?
dude.
Well, the
they put
breading they had.
They
or
put
whatever.
basically like butter and Parmesan cheese on it.
Yeah, you could have
and it
it
just-
Parmesan.
Okay.
It goes hand in hand.
And it's funny because my
Jazz-
dad's like, I don't know if there's dairy in it. I took a bite and I was like, yep, there's dairy in that.
My stomach starts bubbling.
I can't hold it.
Jazz texts me. She's all like, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna like it out here. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because you haven't been visited
Nah.
yet.
but Troy's always talking about it. So she's like, I don't know if you're gonna like it out here. Like, why? He's all like, the food. I'm like, fuck. I'm like,
Nah, but
I'll
they
eat
got-
pizza every day. I
They
don't
have
know.
other stuff there too, but like that's all
that's-
I ate
that's
because
the
that's
thing.
all I wanted to eat.
They
Like
got-
if it's fresh, why not?
Yeah, but they also got like fried chicken and
Yeah.
red beans and rice.
That's what I'm gonna
and,
eat.
Yeah, there's also a shit ton of seafood, so we can make it work.
By the way,
Oh,
even
yeah.
the food courts in the freaking mall have like fresh seafood. That is the weirdest thing to me.
No, 2020.
2020, we
We
going?
have to go to New Orleans.
All right, we going back in 2020.
Okay, but I do have to say, I asked you this over Snapchat, and this is the first thing I noticed when I had a water bottle in my hand that I needed to toss. Why don't you guys freaking recycle? Like, what is going on in there?
Just never was a thing, I guess. No, some people recycle, but it's
There were like no recycling cans anywhere, all trash cans. I felt so guilty just throwing away like bottles of water.
it wasn't until I moved to Fresno and I'm like, God damn, y'all crazy. Even the bums out, getting the recyclables.
Can't be using those words, bruh. Less fortunate.
Less fortunate, the homeless, the bums, the junkies, they all kind of fall in
All right.
that
I'm trying to think
umbrella.
what else happened. My mom got her handwriting read by some stranger. She got a picture with him too, so I have that photo as well.
What'd they tell her?
Uh,
She's gonna live a long time and have $1 million?
no. So it wasn't anything about like her future. My mom's had her hand read before. My great grandma used to do that. And so I told her I wanted to do it, and she was like, "No, don't do it." And so no, she just had her handwriting read. It was more about like her personality, and it was pretty freaking spot on. So that was pretty cool. This man talked to my brother about having a tub of Vaseline. That was the weirdest thing I've ever had.
Wait, what?
So he was just a stranger.
No Vaseline.
No.
Vaseline. And he was just like, he was telling my brother, he's like, just get yourself a tub of Vaseline. And I was like, please stop. I don't want to hear this.
I don't know him.
That was probably Troy's uncle.
But no, it was good. We stayed out late that night. We went to some taco place. We had my brother had a margarita. I don't drink margaritas. I just had a couple shots. But yeah, we had tacos over there too. That was pretty good. And then we finally called it a night after all the drinking. And then my mom's birthday, because that's why we went, because it was my mom's birthday. That's where she wanted to go.
Happy belated birthday, moms.
Yeah. And so, let's see, day of, we went to church. We went to the cathedral.
St. Louis Cathedral.
Yeah.
It's pretty beautiful inside.
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, so it was really cool. Me and my mom went to mass that morning, and then the rest of the day it was raining, so that kind of put a damper on a lot of things. But we got to check out was it Mardi Gras World?
Yeah. So I told her I tried to give him some good deeds.
You gave us a lot of information. We couldn't even try everything. Like time just went by so fast.
Well, I'm glad you were able to try at least something on the list. But Mardi Gras World is super dope. It's basically where they build all of the floats.
Ah,
during
you
the
did
parades.
post that. That
So-
looked pretty dope.
Yeah,
It's
you would like
freaking
really
cool.
love it. It's huge. Like there's a lot of space, so you can just see.
So throughout the year, they're just building.
Now,
for
granted,
the-
yeah,
for
and they recycle a lot
yeah,
of them.
and
Which
just-
is awesome. I thought that was pretty cool.
Because carnival season actually started technically.
It was Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Which is insane. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
It's like 2 weeks of partying.
It's a long process, but there's normally like, let's say they start off with 3 parades a day in different towns, and then they might just go to 5 in different towns, and then it's just a bunch of them running back to back to back. So they gotta have their floats ready.
It's insane. We had it was like a 15-minute like video before like the actual tour started, just to kind of teach you everything. My mom got a piece of, what is that cake called?
King cake.
King cake. Yeah.
Man, that thing's fire. Have you
Dude,
ever had
I
it?
got.
I've had it when Troy brought
I
it.
gotta text my sister. She's slipping.
I was gonna say, were you gonna
Is
get
it
one?
that time again?
It is
Yeah,
that time.
they had it. It was the other day when I was out in Finland or somewhere.
Oh nah.
Some
That
foreign
thing's-
country.
That thing's fire.
So we gotta see who's gonna get the baby this year.
Right.
Man, they don't stick to that.
Jason got it.
Yeah, he was supposed to buy us donuts or something. Brr. Never came through.
Cheapskate.
Cheesecake. Shit, he knows the rules. One bite only.
One bite only. Everybody knows the rules.
What's up with your trip though? This guy was living his
you
best
gotta
life.
tell us
Nah.
seriously.
Black
Nah.
man in snow out there
Nah, man. That,
eating shit.
Oh, that was funny.
my vacation. I was fortunate. Obviously, I had 24 days off.
And we've been ignoring Troy all day at work, just so we wouldn't ask him shit. So that
And even if they would have asked me shit, I would have ignored their ass anyway.
I was like, I ain't gonna ask
Wait
him
till the
nothing.
podcast.
Like I'll wait till this is the first time we've seen him since he came back. I'm like, all right, like just
So this
small talking.
This was like my first big trip, obviously, overseas. And the plane, I didn't realize like how big a plane is.
The ones that go overseas.
It was 2 levels.
Oh damn!
Oh,
to
wow.
the
Never mind.
to the
I don't think
plane.
I've ever done
I
that
never
before.
seen those.
The flight was 10 hours.
That's not too bad.
I got drunk on a plane
Hey,
because they
never
give
mind.
you everything is basically free.
Yeah.
So they
blanket.
how much booze you want.
What? Oh, I was
yeah,
14
I
at the
like
time, so it
a
didn't
lot.
matter.
They give you meals. The food is kind of but beggars can't be choosers.
It's airplane food.
when we touched down in London, meet me in the London. The cool thing about it is we just had to get on their time. We had lost, I forgot how many hours it was, but we just started going. We put our stuff down and we went out and explored. So we started off at, I think, Buckingham at night, Buckingham Palace. I had to go say what up to the Queen. what else we did? We just roamed around. One thing I noticed, like, immediately, everybody out there wears designer. Like, I seen people wearing Fendi, Prada, Balenciagas, Gucci, literally anything you could think of. And I just was like, damn, they making that money out here or something.
Apparently.
Or they might be rocking them knockoffs.
That's a hella poor.
Nah, I mean that's like their Nike and all that out there. So.
No, they definitely was styled out. And another thing I noticed is like everybody was wearing like dark tops and bottoms, and then they'll throw on some some white Balenciagas or whatever the case may be. But I was like, okay, I was impressed about that. And everybody smokes like as if it's the not weed, like cigarettes.
Like cigarettes, yeah.
Like after, that's just the normal thing. Like, oh,
How's their teeth?
I wasn't in their teeth. Another thing I must say, if you guys ever, mainly men, get a chance to go to London, dude, the women all look like supermodels.
This guy.
Like, me and Esteban was like, damn, like deer in headlights, just because I was like, damn, the women are pretty beautiful out there. But yeah, no, we got to see a lot of the history. And it's just, when you really think about it, London has so many people in the city, like close to 10 million people in the city. So it
Were
just
you guys
was.
staying in London, like the actual?
Nah,
Were you
I'm mad at Airbnb. Let's
Oh,
not
shit.
talk about that. They ended up canceling. A guy ended up canceling our Airbnb Christmas Eve.
Damn,
And
you
I
guys
want to
left
say
on
it's
the
because
24th.
I want to say it's because I'm black. Let me tell you why.
Here we go.
No.
Burr, 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 burr.
So, shout out to Esteban and Neva, but my boy Esteban had it. We've been had this trip booked for a while, and I was like, "Yo, let me see what the Airbnb looked like." So I signed in under my Google account, and it popped up my picture. It was Esteban's picture and my picture, and literally the next day, Esteban messaged me. He was like, "Yo, did you get that email?" And I was like, "What?" He sent it to me, and it said, maintenance issues, so we had to cancel your Airbnb. Dude, I was like, no fucking way. Like, all of a sudden, and we've been having this book
After
for
they
a
see your
while.
picture?
Yeah, after my
You
picture
ugly,
popped
bruh.
up. Hey, the
You
ladies
ugly.
think I'm cute, though. No, so I was mad about that. So we stayed a little ways away, but how people get around in London is basically, it's all public transportation. So we was catching a tube everywhere we went.
A tube.
That's what they call it out there.
Oh.
Okay.
What's it's a taxi, basically.
No, not a
No,
taxi.
It's a bus.
Not a bus. It's
Those
a,
double stacked buses.
No, it's
Subway. I'm just like.
yeah, it's the train basically.
Like a BART.
Yeah,
Oh.
like the BART. in a
Oh,
sense.
okay.
But that's what they do all the time. So we bought, Oyster cards is what they call it, and you scan in, scan out. You catching different lines, different zones. It's pretty dope. New Year's was a day. If anybody know me, they know I can make friends with anyone. And we was out there on the bridge, posted up. We had tickets to watch the fireworks and
That
count
looked
down.
pretty dope.
That was a super dope experience. Basically, if you didn't have tickets to get on the bridge, you had to watch the fireworks from somewhere else. So you go in, they tell you could bring whatever you want to drink as long as it's reasonable. So we had some drinks, but other people had like fucking bottles.
Okay, I was like, what's reasonable?
Well, like we had some cans of mixed drinks, which was amazing. But yeah, no. So we ran out pretty early on because they open gates at like, let's say 9:30, and tell them stop knocking on the
I
wall.
know. Like,
Yeah, my neighbor's tired of hearing Troy over here.
they're like, God dang it, they're back at it again.
Welcome back. But yeah, no. So when we was on the bridge, we was just like chilling, drinking, drinks kicking in, and then there was a group next to us. Damn, I'm gonna try to tag them or something on this video. But
You added them on IG or what?
Were
Yeah,
you
yeah,
added
yeah.
them? Okay.
Wait, did you have them follow the podcast?
No,
Oh, you slacking. Wait, did you take some stickers and slap them out there?
I did take some stickers.
Where's the proof?
I wasn't trying to go to jail. I didn't slap any.
Oh, I took a picture. Whatever.
Jess did.
Yeah, she did.
I had to hit that place before you would, so I was like,
But no, so this dude was dancing, and I was like, all right, like, dude got some moves. And then he started, like, doing, flossing and all this other stuff. So we was out there, gigging and dancing, and then they had bottles, so they started giving us shots and drinks.
these are the people in your video, right?
These are the people
Okay.
in the video. And it was super cool. We took some pictures together. But I was just like, yo, we had so much to drink. We did a countdown. After the countdown, everybody just like walked and went to different clubs and bars. Now that's another story. Them people know how to party.
Well, no, talk about it.
We didn't
got time.
You were there late.
Yeah,
it
we
seemed like.
I think we got back home at like 5:30 in the morning. We went to this one spot. I don't even remember the name of it. And that was the first spot that had Ciroc, the flavors, so I was happy.
Is there a Ciroc non-flavor?
Just the original,
Interesting.
the blue dot, just the
didn't know
regular
that.
I don't
vodka.
like that one, man.
Yeah,
It's just vodka. It's just regular vodka.
Oh.
Like you need that apple Ciroc.
I guess if you can't handle it.
So, Yo, we need flavor over here.
But yeah, no. So when we got in, and everything is in like pounds. So luckily we had our credit cards and stuff. So we had to pay with our credit card to get in. But it was like we went down in this underground spot, and they had a live band going on that was
That's
wrapping
dope.
up. The live band was amazing. I wish we could have caught more of them. But then literally as the live band was like closing out, the DJ just like started mixing, and he was playing like every type of music you could think of. I love rock and roll, to I don't know, some Katy Perry or somebody. But he was all over the place, but in a good way, and people just was happy and dancing, and yeah, we drank a lot, and we took
Alright.
shots with people, and we
But what's up
partied.
with the wild stories?
What wild stories?
I know you have a wild story out there.
I don't have a wild story.
I
man.
expected more
What did
snaps to be
Esteban
wild.
get into out there?
Oh.
We just was living, man. We was a tourist. It wasn't like we was balls to the walls like partying. Like we was
I
learning
know this
about
guy. I know
different-
Esteban. I know he like halfway got arrested out there. Something crazy happened.
Nah, man, it was
Nah?
a
y'all,
chill.
y'all acting right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Otherwise, we was gonna have a GoFundMe on get Troy and get Esteban out of jail.
Trying to send him back.
Would make some shirts free Troy. What they say?
What's his name? Who from there? From
Oh.
UK.
Sam
21 Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was about to be like that.
Would make some shirts in the back. It would be like, he went on vacation, came back on probation.
So after London was dope. I'll go back to London anytime. We mobbed over to Finland because Esteban's into the Northern Lights type of thing.
Is that where they have the red light district? Or where's that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
know.
What strip
Yeah,
clubs
what
you
is
been to?
I don't know. Don't they have like the red light district?
What?
Is that like Paris or some shit? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
what
know. I
you're
heard it
talking
through the music.
about. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know.
It's
But
like
yeah.
the strip where it's just like the strippers. You can see like their silhouettes on the windows and stuff.
I've heard of it, but I don't think that's Finland. I think
Alright.
that might be somewhere else.
I thought it was like Northern Lights or something.
Northern
No.
Lights exist. That's
Yeah.
in the sky.
But like in that little area. But
I don't know. I'm
I don't know.
gonna have to Google that.
Google that. drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments. But yeah, nah, that was cool. That was more like we was posted up at the resort. Everything was amazing about the resort. You had the sauna in the room. You had kitchen. You had heated floors. It was dope. It was more like chill. They did what you call that when you get on the damn what's that shit called with the dogs, the huskies.
Oh, well, other than sleds.
Oh
but,
yeah, they was on the sled like fucking
sleds pulled by dogs. I don't know.
by huskies. Yeah,
That
so
was adorable.
They did
Although
that.
I did feel a little bad for the dogs. Why? Because they have to pull a human. I don't know. That's like the pet owner in me, I guess.
Nah, they actually loved it.
No, that I seen that on your
I thought
guys'
that was
snap.
pretty cool,
That looked
though.
pretty dope.
Yeah, no, I didn't go. I
You didn't do
passed
it?
on
do it?
Nah, I
What
passed
was that?
on it.
That was Esteban's, right?
Yeah,
Is
that
it too
was
close
Esteban.
to like snowboarding and sledding or snowboarding and skiing? So you're just like, nah, black people don't do this.
Nah, I just didn't care for it.
Your caption
But
did make me laugh
we-
though on that.
We went out to another resort where they were skiing and stuff, and I wanted to do that, but I ain't trying to break no arm, not right now at least. So I passed on that. But when we got the opportunity to go see the Northern Lights, man, that was just a blessing itself. So we met up around like 9:30, and guy drove us out to a certain site. They had the snowmobile ready for us, and we was just in the back of like an enclosed little buggy or whatever. And dude just like was driving us through the mountains in a sense, and then we ended up on a frozen lake.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't mess with frozen
And then
lakes.
we stopped, we got out, we seen Northern Lights like coming in. Dude, it was just crazy. It was like the skies was clear, and then all of a sudden you'll just see like the green glow of the Northern
Wait,
Lights.
so
It was
that,
cool that you caught
so that photo that you
picture of
took, that was no filter?
No, that was no filter.
Bruh.
You thought it was a filter?
Yes.
That's the Northern Lights.
Holy shit. All right. I mean, I've never seen it. Like, I've never seen photos of it. I just, like, you hear people talk about, like, Northern Lights.
Damn, that's all I've seen.
So from what our guy like told us, like we caught
Yo,
like
that shit, like, dope. All right.
We-
I'm going to go back and comment now. Like, this fool's over here fucking posting. Because
You
I
thought he
know
was
I
like-
seen, like, a filter, like, out here when it's,
Oh,
when
like
it's like
when
you
you-
could
yeah.
do it. So I thought you were doing that. Like, why is this fool doing that shit?
nah.
That
So
look dope.
That's funny.
we caught like the end of it. I guess
Hashtag no filter.
Hashtag
the
no
end
filter.
of it? How long does
meaning,
it last?
Meaning like, so obviously this is January. It normally they say around September is the best time, and that's when you see all like the different colors, the purples and.
Holy shit.
Dude showed us like pictures on his phone. Who's the tour guide?
I never Googled that shit.
and
so.
it's pretty amazing. But that was just like just an experience itself. By the way, man, I think I was like one of 3 black people in Finland. We went to the grocery store, and I remember this little girl just like, she looked like she seen a ghost when I like walked past her. She's literally
Black
just like,
ghost.
Did she ask you if she could touch your hair?
no. But when she seen me again,
Oh, he ain't got
she,
no hair.
she said,
I was like, what hair?
Still.
when she seen me again, she said something in
Yo,
Finnish.
that's just
Ah, but you couldn't understand what she was saying.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was like,
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
damn. That should look dope.
he never seen enough. Yeah, so
I never even Googled it. You just hear the name, and I'm pretty sure they have like some weed or some name that,
probably so.
because I think that's like where you hear it more. And so yeah, like when I seen you post that photo, maybe you should share it on the Sabra IG for those that are listening.
Yeah, I'll
Because
definitely
that
share
looks
that.
that looks pretty dope.
I was
I thought it was a
definitely
filter.
views. But yeah, no. Normally it's more like a lot Northern Lights.
Yeah,
But
because it was more green or something.
yeah,
when you took-
the weather. We had some great weather, and then we had some real bad weather. Like not bad weather, but just like snow and
Snow that we don't get.
yes. I remember I accidentally fell down when we was out there.
Yeah, weren't you trying to throw a snowball and then you just? How did I was like trying to watch that video. I was like, how did he slip?
I don't know. It
Cause he's
happens.
clumsy.
I was gonna say because he's black. But okay.
I went down like a well in a boat.
Nah, man, that's cool. Though. I'm glad he got to experience that.
It was definitely an experience.
But now you back out here. Now you got to get your ass to work.
Work. Yeah.
I'm just laughing because like this morning where I was talking about how freezing the office was, and this man just rolls up in just his long sleeve. That's it.
You got immune to
He's
that.
like, it's like
To
I'm
that
just wearing a thermo walking Nola this morning. It's like what 30? I think it was like 34 degrees outside.
Hey, it was like 20 out there and it was snowing.
Troy showed up to work, getting pulled by Nola in a sled.
Dude, hold on, wait.
think he's back up
Also got a video of me. So obviously in the South we don't have snow, and you don't go to the snow often.
You never
Yeah,
been around snow?
No, it snowed in New Orleans like a few times, but it's not like it doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
Or I don't go to the snow often. So I was like, yo, do a boomerang of me doing a snow angel,
This
and
guy.
tell me why.
Wow.
I was like
I was
all
trying
over the
to-
place. I was like, I wasn't
Wait, I don't
coordinated.
remember this post.
So what?
I didn't post it
He didn't
yet.
post it. 'cause
You
so
have
how
it
they
still?
say that black people have rhythm, Troy is the whitest black man I know, and he has no rhythm.
That's not true.
He's an Oreo.
He couldn't do a snowy jump.
No, because
He got so excited.
It's a jumping jack. That's basically what it is.
yeah, but for whatever reason, my it was, I don't know. It was cold out there. It was cold that night.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It was cold. That's funny. Nah, man, that's cool. So now we're back on track. So
Now we're
yeah,
back
so
to work.
so this episode we're just catching up with each other, and even off camera we're catching up. And next week we'll get back on track.
Yeah, we
Start getting some people to be our special guests.
Yep. No, man, I'm excited for what we got planned. I was looking at our tentative schedule for the next 10.
Yeah, man. And all right, so do we want to do we want to talk about this? Like, I know this is when this is like your busy time, right, with work. So are we gonna try to knock out once a week, or do we just do every other week?
Well, we'll see.
Because I know it's gonna be like, so Troy does all our video editing, and with you being on the road, I know it's gonna be a little harder.
It will be a little harder.
So,
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I guess we're gonna
Stay tuned.
we'll figure it out.
Stay tuned. We'll figure it out.
Just keep rocking with us, and we gonna be producing some
It's
content.
not like we're gonna be gone for a whole freaking
Nah,
month.
we're back. So even if it is every other week, I feel like it's not crazy, because it, like how we said, it gives those people that can't listen every week, it just gives them time to catch up. But I mean, I'm up for anything. I edit the audio, Troy edits the video, and
I just say
it'll be
here,
harder for
freaking-
and Jazz don't do a goddamn thing.
I have
No, I'm messing
offered
with you.
so many
she just
damn
showed
times.
Zevin.
I know how to do both, and you guys don't let me do a thing.
She
Whatever.
does.
I
Just
just
be
sit here and
showing
look
up, be
pretty.
like, how did my hair look?
I really wanted to know because I wasn't sure.
We just
I
messing with
had
you,
no hair
Jazz.
product after the gym, and I was just like, all right, well, it's going up in a bun.
Nah, but
We back though.
we back.
We're back.
Episode what episode this is?
21, Savage 21.
Hey.
We're not, this is the
21,
name
21,
of the,
21,
the
21.
episode. Savage 21 Savage.
21 Savage. Hey, I actually got to see where he lived. I'm lying.
You went to his hood?
I was like, really?
No.
Man, what else has been going on during this break? Any music or?
Oh, I did
What
see that. I was all the way in Finland at the time when they dropped Drake and Hendrix.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I like Drake's part. I don't care for.
I feel like they try to do like some like Travis Scott shit where they just like switch the beat,
Yeah.
and it
No, but
I didn't think it was that dramatic of a beat switch for people
It
to
just-
like
it just
make
switched.
such a hype about it.
No,
Watch, we're gonna get so trashed on this channel.
No, we're not.
No,
I feel
well-
like our people they get it. We seen JR at
Yeah.
at 1455, and like I feel like he agreed with that. Nah,
I just think
the video was funny.
I
Oh
haven't even
damn! I
seen the
haven't watched the video. I never watched
21
videos.
Savage was on there too. It's them like
Oh, I've seen memes,
It's them
but I
working at different places.
gotcha.
I mean, I keep seeing memes about it. I just haven't watched it. Okay, I guess I need to go do that then. Is watch the video.
Yeah, no, but I just I like Drake's part. I just think there was pressing a little bit with the Future part. And like Future, like take fucking gum out your mouth or whatever you got in your mouth. Can't understand a damn word you're saying. No.
This guy's stupid. Though, you've been rocking with Roddy Ricch's album, right? Did we talk about that? Or was it the Fabulous that you were talking about?
I was talking about Fabulous, but I've heard Roddy's
Roddy
album
Ricch's
a few
album.
times.
That's been dope. There was a few songs that I like off of it, and I guess today I seen on Complex, they posted he has number one album in the country.
Damn.
I thought that was pretty dope, and it's off of the song The Box.
Yeah.
I've seen the stupid me
And
or
then- so
the
they've been doing
videos of
memes.
people cleaning their windows.
Nah, Roddy Ricch is dope, man. I hope he gets a little further out there with his thing.
Yeah.
Trying to think of whatever's been going on
Who else?
this little break.
The way that the year started, though, music-wise, is kind of exciting, though. I feel like people are just Like, I'm going to go hard. I don't know if it's because it's 2020. They're like, new decade.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we bring up something about it being a new year, though?
Yeah, go for it.
Dorian bringing and cooking his own lunch.
Wait. I have a question though.
Yes.
Was that a New Year's resolution?
Bro, I don't do that shit.
You don't do New Year's resolution?
No.
So you don't?
I just been on a budget. I'm like, yo, I gotta start.
We got to stop going out to eat every single day.
We gotta stop eating tacos every day.
We
So
go
true,
out and
though.
eat. Hold on. We go out and support all these businesses out here. Nah, and it was just like, why not? Whatever. So I finally learned how to cook rice. I'm like, bruh, this is hella easy.
He was on vacation. He's like, YouTube and how do you cook rice?
Yo, that's what it was. That's what it was. I was on break. I'm like, what do I do with myself here?
I'm going to teach myself how to cook.
Nah, so I hooked up some rice. Like, all right, I could do this shit. But
No, but it's dope because, yeah, you do save money. You're eating healthier.
no,
We're not having tacos and freaking
No, okay,
chicken
we're
nuggets
not
and
gonna
random things.
chicken nuggets. No, we're not gonna stop eating tacos. Like
Well,
we're still
yeah,
gonna
we'll
hit
still go
up.
out
We're
on
still gonna hit up a
Tuesdays.
premio every now and then. Get the chile verde.
Hey, I'm excited to go to Reilly though.
For what?
Oh,
Ortega's?
yeah.
Ortega's. That El Pastor.
Damn, I need to check the schedule, see if
gusta.
I'm going at that time.
Me gusta.
But wait, y'all don't do like a New Year's resolution? Well,
I
not
don't.
even. I wouldn't even say like a resolution. More of like
Like set goals.
set goals.
What is it?
and-
What do they call it? So Nisha hit me up on a text. Her and her
Nisha?
She messaged me later that day
Yeah.
about it. Or no, Anna did.
her Anna and the OG Atmos. What do you call him?
the legend.
The legend.
I don't know his
Malachi.
Oh, okay,
Malachi,
that's what
you
I
need
know
to
him as.
come on a damn set one time.
Yo,
And bring all your females with you.
We're gonna have Malachi on the episode and
What?
talk about.
Oh, yeah, I
because
need
it's
to
crazy.
apparently know about
It's a
this
crazy
person.
story how I met him as well. So we'll have him on an episode. But no, she hit me up about doing a vision board. Like
She hit me up too, but I felt bad because I
bro,
had
I had
family
to Google
stuff.
that shit. Like, what's a vision board? And then
A lot of people were doing that
she-
though
yeah,
before
she-
the New
she,
Year's.
I have seen a lot of people do
shout
that.
out Nisha. Don't be mad. We're not clowning.
That's pretty dope,
but,
but I
um,
was hoping I
she
didn't see
means
anything
well.
online.
But then afterwards, I text her like, how did the vision board go? She's like, whatever, you know.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, like I like the magazines I have, like I want to be able to cut them up to pay some.
Well, no, you wouldn't use the ones that you currently have.
That's what she did.
Underneath this table. I would go buy some. I don't know that.
No,
I
if
don't
I
know
go buy
magazines.
a magazine that I like, with that has items of visions, my
Just buy
visions.
two of them, so you can cut up one and then keep the other.
Did you just not hear that I was on a budget?
But
Like,
no-
I guess I would just Google it and print them out. or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Oh, that's
E-
true. I
either way,
guess
I've
so.
never
You
done-
could do that.
I've never done a vision
But
board.
no, I thought that was pretty dope that they did that. I felt bad because
that's dope.
I couldn't make it out because I was hanging out with family and stuff. But I was like, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've never done a vision board or I don't really do New Year resolutions. Like
Well,
you have one. You have a list.
I was gonna say
see.
Troy's a Troy's a list person.
Yeah.
Man, no disrespect to white people or black people, but Troy is the whitest black person I know over here.
that's not true. Also,
he is.
and
I know like 4 black people.
shout out to
It goes from Ha to Troy.
shout out to my friend. She helped me out. She helped me basically
Pick
get
your
a
goals?
No, pick a.
A theme?
What's that thing that you was writing down in earlier?
Oh,
Journal?
planner.
Yeah, planner.
Okay, so yeah,
So
that is
I'm-
the one time
All
I
right,
can
say
write
your
this
name.
stuff down.
So I'm excited for that.
Hey.
Also, when I was in Finland, I did get to just reflect a little bit on my 2019 year, and I was like, all right, let's see what do I want to accomplish in 2020. So I just started writing down a lot of stuff.
I feel like
Some
I need to go
stuff,
get my planner right now then.
some stuff is basically just everyday life. So I wrote down stay consistent. And I put my hustle, my grind, my determination, my dedication. I also put down visit family more often. I have a little nephew in New Orleans who's 1 right now,
Oh.
and I just need to go back. And obviously my family's getting older, and also I lost an uncle when I was in Finland as well. So that's why I was like, all right, I really need to start going back and visit my family more.
Dude, I should make that. I should make that a thing. I'll be slacking on that.
Hey man, one thing I realized, our time here is limited, so
Yep.
Seriously.
you literally gotta seize the moment, just seize every opportunity that you have with a friend, a family member, a loved one, and everything else would, take care of itself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Another thing that let's see what else I wrote down. Save, and just because, like,
I feel like you're the best out of us budgeting wise.
well, yeah, like I know when my stuff is coming out. I know when this draft is coming out or when this needs to be paid. Just I like to be organized in that sense. But once again, like how we go out and eat, or we go have a few drinks and
buy a
whatnot.
few more
That's
drinks.
Troy's shit. He might hesitate on a meal, but this motherfucker, he don't hesitate to buy drinks and shit.
Just a little cocktail while we out.
Nah, ain't no little cocktail food. Drinks on me.
Nah, that's not the case.
I don't
I'm
know if
balling
I've
on
ever
the
Be buying.
had
This will be buying
I was
drinks.
like,
I'm balling
I
on
don't
a
think I've
budget.
ever had a drink bought by Troy.
No, for himself.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Pretty sure I'm buying my own drinks every single time.
And then the last thing I had on my list just was faith. My faith. I want to
You slacking on your faith, man?
not slacking.
Do I have to call Pastor Mike?
Not slacking. Just more. I want to grow more in my faith.
Alright.
Basically, put that on display and just run with it.
Yeah,
I always think of that song with who is it? Nipsey and Diddy.
Ooh.
And at the end, he goes, "Keep God first."
Yep.
So that's what I'm trying to go into. Anything.
Hey, man. God got you.
Exactly. So that's just the stuff I wrote down.
Yeah.
Going forward.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the things that you said, like, I mean, I don't write down no list, but those are things that I keep in mind and I try to go by. And I mean, like the family thing and like I don't know. I feel like at least like with my family, like it's always when shit goes wrong, that's when it like
That's when you
we're
see
there.
people.
That's when you see people. And shoot, like just recently we lost our grandfather.
Sorry for your loss.
Before it was before the New Year's, and my cousin texted me and we're talking about it or whatever, and I feel like a lot like my cousins or like my family, like around my age, they respect my word, or like they know I have like they'll listen to me or whatever. So
You value your opinion.
they do exactly. That's what I was trying to say. So my cousin Rosie, shout out my cousin Rosie. She hit me and was like, "Yo, we got to do like a little family reunion or something." So we got that set up for April. So
Dude,
this is gonna be
This
crazy.
is about to be your first family reunion?
Yeah.
Dude, black family reunions are amazing. So I already know this Mexican family reunion about to be the shit.
Yeah, no.
Bring me a plate when you come
Bruh,
back.
no lie. I was like, I feel like Troy's gonna fucking pop up somehow.
Dude,
If we're gonna, I'm about to order an extra shirt for this guy.
it's been a minute since I've been.
He's gonna show up like Pac in Chi-Town on Poetic Justice. Cousin.
Dude,
No, so
family
we're having
reunion's
that.
dope.
Yeah, we're having that in. So we have you met my cousins out in Vegas, so they're coming out. We're gonna do we're gonna try to figure out a park out here in Fresno, and but yeah, man. I mean, so like I said, like I don't write down a list, but that's kind of what we're going with.
And it wasn't even it was more so I can always like remind myself, because it's in my phone and I could see it when I getting ready to go pay a bill, like, all right, just keeping this going or whatever.
Go ahead.
I kind of forgot what I was gonna say.
Now Jazz is gonna take a little break over here.
I'll be back.
She got to go to the ladies' room.
Wow.
Nah, but yeah, man. I feel like that's big, and I mean, like with the faith. I mean, bruh, after my situations and like whatever I went through on like these past 2 years, like look at Jazz. Like yeah, like there ain't no doubting on my faith, man. Like
Yeah,
that was.
it wasn't even. Dude, it just shows you like how God works. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
for me, it was more of, obviously being on vacation. I was just seeing a lot of stuff on social media, and not even like bad stuff. I was seeing like, I don't know if you've seen the post that Charlemagne posted from Will Smith.
The gym.
The gym. So
Yo.
and I had already been thinking about like just stuff what I want to accomplish in 2020, and we'll talk about this more offline of what else I have in my list. But I was just like, man, if God isn't like talking to me in so many ways, to where I just need to do it.
No, yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you all the way. Like, I feel like that's just say you got to do, especially with your goals and yeah, I'm fucking stuck already.
It happened. It's a podcast.
But I got you. Like I know what you mean. Yo, but damn, I did see that the Martin and Will Smith
on
on the Breakfast Club. That was pretty dope.
I only seen a little bit because I've been. Today was my first day back at work, so
they had him on. They had him on Complex sneaker shopping.
Okay.
And then after that, you could tell they went right away to the Breakfast Club.
It was on that promo tour.
Yeah, they're on the promo tour, and honestly, I wasn't so hyped about the movie, like for whatever reason. But just watching that interview made me want to go watch. So those promo tours do work.
Why? Just because he said like when Will Smith was talking about.
No, it was more off Martin.
No. Oh, what? Well, I didn't catch all of it.
Just I feel like even us right now, like we're talking about Will, but like Martin's the OG.
Oh yeah.
And then like you don't like I feel like I feel like Will Smith gets more of the credit, but like Martin. So if you hear the interview, like Martin got the role first.
Oh yeah. I heard that part.
And then his sister pitched. He mentioned Will Smith.
Sister was like,
well, let me hit him up and invite him for dinner. So like, Martin gave him that little alley-oop right there, and that was dope.
And at the time, obviously Martin was bigger than Will Smith.
Bigger, yeah.
So it's just crazy.
That was dope. And then they also, I mean, we had this. What was it, like episode 2 or 3 when we talked about sitcoms?
Sitcoms. Yeah.
So so the Breakfast Club had.
Oh yeah.
They had people call in and say, just for their opinion, like what did you like better, like Fresh Prince or Martin? And how they spoke about it, it was kind of cool because they said like Fresh Prince it gave you lessons, like life lessons, and then Martin was just all comedy, and I mean it had a good like you could balance it, you could watch one and then watch the other, but a lot of people were showing love to Martin because they had like the different characters, they had the Shanae. It had like all the different characters. Jerome. Yeah, man. So that was cool.
Good?
Don't you know no good?
Damn, they even had Big Tracy Morgan in that thing.
Wait, what?
Dude, that was Tracy Morgan.
Which one?
With the Hustle Man?
Selling thing? Yeah,
Hustle Man.
Yeah.
Hustle Man Marcellus.
And then they had what was the homie from the Fifth Floor's name?
Oh, Bruhman.
Bruhman,
Fifth Floor.
Yeah, nah, Martin was dope, and I don't know. I don't know. Just watching those interviews, it made me feel good about it. Like you can't forget about Martin. Like he's a fucking OG. Cause I mean, you could tell like Will like aged a little better. Not like physically, but just like with his branding.
Yeah.
But no, Martin's the man.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Damn, I don't even know how long. I can't even see. I'm a little blind. I don't have my glasses.
55.
On. We had
Which is a little shorter because we're because we're
was
we
fucking around.
we let it run a little bit
For the first like 2 minutes,
for the bloopers.
we were just messing up.
But yeah,
what's up? What do we got?
Happy to be back and we go grind hard for sure.
Yeah, what's up with you, Jess? Any last words?
I'm just excited for this year. Shit, it started off like already just hitting the ground running. And so no, it's good. I'm excited for this podcast to see where we go from here. because when we had the Brewers Eve thing go on and people actually reaching out to, I mean, people do reach out to us, but they reach out to us like, hey, like, we need your help. Like, that's super exciting to hear. So I'm very excited to see.
That was hella dope.
I'm excited to see what we've done just in 2019 will take us for this year. And I'm just excited
I
for
feel
all
like
the fun.
I really do want to just have a cool balance off the podcast, because like how you mentioned when they hit us up for the New Year's Eve episode, like they reached out and asked if they could be guests, and that was the first time someone reached out, because we usually hit up people, like we'll try to do a little homework and see who has something going on, but for them to hit us up, that was pretty cool. And I like those episodes when we could promote them, but like even right now when we started talking about the faith and family and all that, like I like those too. And I don't know, I guess I just want us to get on, like we'll find like a balance to where we could switch it around and
where we get a little bit more personal about ourselves.
I want to do that. Like I know, like when we had Nisha, and like there was different episodes where he's like, okay, we're not gonna do no interview, let's just talk. But we just had to form like a little structure and know like when we're gonna be personal and when we're gonna promote something. And I like them both, but like it you know.
I do wonder, and I was thinking about this because someone already mentioned it, and it's already going up in the stores. Valentine's Day, are we gonna do dating episode part 2?
Look at how Troy gets excited about this shit.
Excited about it.
Troy's all about this, man.
Do we want to talk about your suggestion or
not?
not?
Before, I am gonna mention.
Don't be giving these people hope, bro. Yeah. That thing got shut down.
Hot boy Troy, the love doctor.
I don't know if it got shut down.
It didn't get shut down.
I shut it down.
Watch when I'm at Tioga and I'm like, we having singles night.
All right. So talk about it.
Talk about the whole chat.
Okay, if we get a certain amount of views, or if we get a certain amount of likes on our, okay, put it like this: if we get a certain amount of likes on our YouTube channel before give a date, and we'll go with it.
Where are we at right now? Like end of January.
So if we get 69 likes
wow.
on our YouTube channel before February 1st.
If we get, let's go with.
We want to give them wherever we host it, at least give them big enough heads up.
Yeah, let's go with let's go.
It's on a Friday too, guys. By the way.
Man, I'm trying to go watch this movie.
Is likes like follows or whatever?
No, likes like the thumbs up on YouTube.
Thumbs up.
We need some action on YouTube.
Yeah, but how about we do people? I'm trying to figure out how we can do this.
Maybe we'll have to make a separate post about how we're doing it. All right, so let him know.
Okay, so Troy, while he was out in looking at the Northern Lights with his little,
it hit me
with his little red hot out there. He said, "Hey man,
I said I think we should do Valentine's Day
a singles night.
A singles day.
That was funny.
At Tioga or somewhere.
And I read that and I was like, God damn, I'm gonna be that person. I felt like
to celebrate as a single.
Yeah.
person?
But see, I wasn't even thinking of
not like an anti-Valentine's.
Yeah,
just
so
like
it hit me like, God damn, like
I wasn't
what am I
thinking
doing
like,
with my life?
I'm thinking more of like a Friendsgiving, like when maybe you don't have family and stuff to be
that
around.
Just sounded like all y'all motherfuckers is single. Like let's wipe these tears off our faces together.
No,
like
I ain't trying Valentine's Day.
Here's a shoulder for you to cry on, baby.
You're overthinking.
That's what I got out of it.
No, I was like, if you single and you ready to mingle, come enjoy a party with a bunch of single like-minded people and have a drink. You never know. They might meet their future Mrs. Johnson or future Mrs. Garcia, Mr. I don't know.
When you said Johnson, I was like,
I thought you were gonna call it like the F love event or something.
Oh,
like
nah.
A bunch of heartbroken people.
See, I don't see Troy as that though. Is that the type of like?
So you're trying to do like a party like yo.
Yeah.
We're single.
Well, everybody out eating chocolate-covered strawberries and getting their heart pizzas.
Ooh.
Hey, we go have heart pizzas and we go drink.
Here's a buffet.
And we go celebrate, being single.
Bunch of twerking out there.
Hey, whatever floats their boat.
All right.
If they got the 2020s moving.
Wow.
We're gonna have to talk to our people from TZ Radio and See who could mix up.
Somebody got to be single from TZ, right?
No, they all booed up.
Oh, god damn it.
What up, Deuce?
No, wait. Oh, well, wait. Is my man Oscar single?
Hey, about to bring out Oscar from the.
Oh, shit.
I haven't seen him DJ in a while. Yo, Oscar, what up?
All right, well,
Watch
we
him
gonna
comment. I'm not single.
look, we gonna keep
Watch him
everybody
comment.
posted.
I'm not single.
And yeah, we back. So stay tuned. We got some heat coming. And this is the Say Bro podcast. Y'all have a good day.